Corporate workspaces operate differently today than they did even 5 years ago. Teams are distributed across time zones, AI-driven platforms are accelerating decision-making, and environmental sustainability has become a core business requirement. Because the daily demands on project managers have shifted, the certification that verifies their competence has to adapt. A credential based entirely on legacy workflows struggles to reflect the current requirements of the field. Mastering today's projects requires a strategic mindset capable of navigating the complex, unpredictable variables of a tech-driven economy. That is exactly why the Project Management Institute is rolling out a massive structural update to the PMP exam, launching on July 9, 2026. Walking into a testing center after that date with 2021-era materials creates a direct conflict with the updated exam requirements. You would be studying for a version of the test that PMI has officially retired. To pass the updated version, you need to tear down your assumptions and understand the exact mechanics of the new structural blueprint before you open a single textbook. The foundation of this new blueprint is the PMBOK Guide, 8th edition. The exam isn't a direct test of this book. You won't be asked to recite its glossary. Instead, the 8th edition provides the philosophical operating system the test expects you to use. This new guide takes the 12 complex behavioral principles from the previous edition and consolidates them into 6 clear, actionable pillars. Those pillars feed directly into 5 cyclical focus areas: initiating, planning, executing, monitoring and controlling, and closing. These replace the linear process groups of the past. Within those 5 phases, the guide introduces 40 reference processes. They aren't strict mandates, they function as a flexible toolkit you can pull from based on what your specific project needs. By pairing these adaptable mechanics with a value-driven philosophy, PMBOK 8 sets the exact expectations for how your judgment will be evaluated on test day. While the PMBOK provides the philosophy, the actual physical structure of the exam is dictated by a completely different document, the 2026 Exam Content Outline, or ECO. The new ECO cuts the total number of testable tasks from 35 down to 26. With fewer items on the syllabus, every remaining task carries heavier weight and requires much deeper comprehension. This chart visualizes the new domain breakdown. You can see the people domain has dropped to 33% of the exam, while the process domain has been reduced to 41%. The space left behind is entirely consumed by the business environment domain, which surges from a minor 8% to 26% of your total score. When we look at how this content splits across methodology, the chart shows that only 40% of the exam tests traditional predictive or waterfall frameworks. The remaining 60% is dedicated strictly to agile and hybrid approaches. With over a quarter of the exam now focused on business strategy, your study plan has to shift. You must understand how a project timeline impacts the broader organization beyond just tracking the schedule. That expanded 26% requires you to navigate modern business complexities. You will be tested on how to integrate artificial intelligence into your workflows, how to enforce environmental sustainability mandates, and measure actual value delivery. You have to prove this competence under strict constraints, answering 180 questions in exactly 240 minutes. The new testing interface emphasizes interactive engagement over static text. You will need to physically match concepts and drag-and-drop scenarios and interpret live data directly from project graphics. You will also face multi-question case studies, where a single business scenario unfolds over a series of connected problems that test your sustained judgment. This format guarantees that candidates cannot rely on simple recall. It evaluates exactly how you assess and react to pressure in real time. PMI defines the modern project manager as a strategic business leader. You are expected to drive organizational goals and protect business value. Your value comes from your ability to analyze raw data before taking action, to discover the root causes of team conflicts, and to pivot your delivery methodology instantly as technology shifts. The 2026 PMP exam operates as a strict filter. It is designed to identify professionals who actively protect and deliver business value, weeding out those who can only follow a set schedule. If you are already deep into your study prep right now, your goal should be to book your exam before July 8th, 2026. Taking the test before that deadline lets you safely utilize your current 2021 aligned materials. But if you plan to test on or after July 9th, you need to build a modern preparation stack. That means anchoring your studies in the PMBOK 8th edition, the Agile Practice Guide, and the 2026 Exam Content Outline. Download the 2026 Exam Content Outline today. By aligning your preparation with these new structural standards, you're preparing to lead the future of project management.